What's going on, guys? Phantasm Mask here, and to coincide with the release of Robocop 2 on Blu-ray, Shout Factory has also put out a collector's edition of Robocop 3. This was the Blu-ray that, when it was announced for Robocop, I wanted to buy for the special features alone, because Robocop 3, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on this, is a huge disappointment. It's a bit of a train wreck. It's... all the special features should just be labeled what went wrong with Robocop 3, and that's the reason why I purchased this. But unlike Robocop 2, where they went back and redid the quality of the film, this one is the same exact Blu-ray master as what you can find in any trilogy set, which is slightly disappointing because the cut could use a little bit of touch-up here and there. I mean, I'm sure anybody who analyzes Blu-rays will be like, yeah, almost every Blu-ray can stand to be improved. But I feel like this one could greatly be improved with a new scan. Going down the special features, though, you have a new audio commentary from director Fred Dekker, a new documentary, Delta City Shuffle, the making of Robocop 3. You have new RoboVision, The Effects of Robocop 3, featuring Peter Curran, Phil Tippett, and more. You have an interview with actor Felton Perry, plays Johnson in the film, a new featurette, New Training Otomo, and it's obviously a featurette about the character Otomo, the cyber ninja that is in this movie. You have a documentary called War Machine, which is actually more like a featurette rather than a documentary, which is, again, like Robocop 2, a interview with the fabricator of the film. You also have the theatrical trailer and a still gallery. So, no deleted scene stuff here, which is unfortunate because, again, deleted scenes those are my jam. This is the stuff, I want to see the stuff that was left on the cutting room floor, stuff that was shot that never made it to the film. That's primarily the reason why I still buy Blu-rays, is for special features like that. As far as the quality of the special features, they do lack in comparison to Robocop 2 in terms of their substance and quality. I felt that coming away from Robocop 2, I learned more about that film than when I watched these features coming away from Robocop 3. Even though it still is informative, I feel like there was more love put into the Robocop 2 special features than 3. With that being said, I have not listened to the audio commentary on this film. It's the only thing that I haven't listened to, mostly because I've had a very hectic schedule lately, and to sit down and dedicate, almost 2 hours to listening to an audio commentary in depth, it's just been difficult lately. So please take that into account when I say this about the special features. As far as the quality of the release, there's really not that much. As I said before, the documentaries are somewhat informative, not as informative as Robocop 2. Shout Factory did, also with Robocop 2, send me a poster for Robocop 3 featuring their art, which I guess I could show you more in depth on the case without getting some glare on there. Back online, back on duty, and then when you open it up, again, much like Robocop 2 with the alternative slipcase cover, you get the original poster art for Robocop 3, which I've always hated this poster because, it's... What is going on with this poster? Alright, you got a Robert Burke standing there, and you got, his giant head in the background. It looks like he's coming out of the light, and just, man... I always laugh when I see that poster. The Japanese poster for this movie, by the way, is the bomb. It's probably one of my favorite posters besides, well, you can't see it in this shot. You can kind of see it. I got a Robocop 1 poster over here, the original, the whole part man, part machine, all cop. That Japanese Robocop 3 poster is a blast. Also, if you ever wanted to know about the jetpack in this movie, trust me, they talk about the jetpack. Fred Dekker also, as a little tease for you to buy this, at the end of the making of Robocop 3, he has his outrageous idea for how he thought he could have ended Robocop 3, and it's the most bananas thing that while I'm sitting here watching these documentaries to do this review, My friend is sitting over on his couch, like playing a video game or something like that, and he just overhears Fred Decker talking about this, and he just looks up and just goes, "What? What the hell is he talking about?" So, as a bit of a tease, check out the making of Robocop 3. You never know, it may make it up on YouTube somewhere if you get the chance. Or it just, you know what, don't even do that. Buy this. Buy Robocop 3. I can't believe I'm saying that, but buy this. This is a good release. It's well worth the money in my opinion as a Robocop fan, even though I really don't like Robocop 3 that much. This is definitely worth a purchase, even though the features are lacking in comparison to 2. I still recommend picking up this Blu-ray. If you haven't seen my Robocop 2 review, I'll leave it up here on my left-hand side or your right. Put a nice little annotation there. And if you haven't seen my original review of the 4K Blu-ray of Robocop, I will leave it over here to your left or my right in an annotation. I would like to thank Shout Factory for sending these to me a week early, so that way I could enjoy these and get these reviews out to you. It's just when they manage to show up. I don't have any deal, or I'm not paid by Shout Factory. I bought these from them and they sent it. They advertised 2 weeks early, but I got it 3 weeks early. So yeah, thanks a lot, Shout Factory, for sending these out to me. I'm super glad to add them to my Blu-ray collection. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Phantasm Mask here. Back online. Back on duty. Take it easy, guys.